Hey guys, it's fall here in New England, and I want to show you guys the easy way to water treat, waterproof, or water seal your deck. And you could use a paintbrush, and it'll take a while, but I'm going to show you a way that I did mine, make it a little bit quicker. The prep might be long, but I'll show you guys, and I'll show you what I did to do it a little quicker to waterproof the deck. Enjoy the video. Hope it helps. Okay, so like I said, it's a little late in the season, but the temperatures are going to be right. With the Thompson's WaterSeal, we're going to be using the clear, and it doesn't have the stain, it's just the clear because I like the natural look of the wood. And there are certain conditions that you have to meet when you use the WaterSeal. Like it's going to be rain-free 24 hours after the application, as well as the temperature being over 40 degrees for the first 48 hours when it's applied. And it's going to be cutting it close, because here in New England, it's going to be in the 50s during the day, but it's going to be high 30s at night, so we're going to be kind of pushing it. But there's no rain forecast now for the next 3 days out, so we're going to, first thing we got to do is we got to clean it. Again, there's falling leaves, so hopefully, because the last few days have been breezy, hopefully we don't get too many leaves falling onto the freshly applied sealing. So the first thing I got to do is we're going to move the grill, and we're going to go ahead, we're going to clean the deck, and we're going to get it ready. Here we go. So we removed the grill, cleaned all the debris all the way around, all the way up to the house, and we cleaned the stairs and the railings, because that needs to be done as well. Now they do recommend, Thompson's that is, to do a wash. I had already done the wash on this, and I used the pressure washer, but I had the idea of making a video later. So they do recommend a wash, just to kind of get all the debris and the contaminants off of the wood before you stain it. So I think what we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to use to spray. All right, let me show you the gun I'm going to be using. This one I've had for a few years, and this is, I don't know if you can see, it's Tack Life. Relatively inexpensive gun. I think it was like $50 or $60 off Amazon. And what we're going to do, we put in a WaterSeal into this chamber, and it gets drawn up and it gets sprayed out through the hose. See how white and creamy it is. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the handrail, then I'm going to do the top, and then I'm going to do the deck. So I just finished the staircase, and we did the railing up on top over there, and you can see how everything's starting to settle in. It's getting that nice rich color. Like I said, I like the color of the wood, the natural color, and I wanted to keep it looking natural. So we're going to let this dry and cure, and it says that all you need is one coat. We'll see how it makes it through the winter, and in the spring, if we need to put another coat on, we can always put another coat. But it's got to dry for at least 48 hours. So when everything is all nice and dry and we're ready to walk on it, I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, so it's been a couple days since I applied the water seal. It's there are a few places that it's still a little tacky while I'm walking, but I'm doing this to show you guys that we're not going to do any more walking on this until it's fully cured. We might have got away with it because I think I did it kind of late. According to the directions, you're not supposed to do it if it's going to be below 40 degrees within a 48-hour span. And being in New England in fall, the first day I did this, that night it was going to be in the high 30s. So that could be why it's still a little bit tacky. Like I said, we're not going to do any walking on it from now on. I'm going to put the grill back and we'll let it fully cure. If we should get any rain, what I'll do is I'll take some pictures and I'll do an update video to show you guys how the Thompson WaterSeal is holding up. Alright, so it's been raining, and one of the things I want to show you guys is the reason why we water sealed it in the first place. Let me zoom in and show you guys some of the beating up of the water. Now you may or may not know it, but before, when it would rain, you wouldn't see these little puddles of water. Why? Because they were actually being absorbed into the wood, and that's not a good thing. So what we did when we put the water seal on, you know, think about it as waxing your car. You get it all nice and shiny, but when you put the wax on, it prevents the water from penetrating. It makes a barrier. It creates protection for the wood. And in this instance, I'm glad it actually rained because I wanted to show you guys what it does. And you can see that looks really good. That's the desired effect. All the water is beating up, and there are some areas where there's water collecting, and that's because of the wood is kind of bowed a bit, just slightly. But this is the reason why we did it. To protect the deck for many years, and we'll see what it's like in the spring. And the Thompson's WaterSeal only says you need one coat, so we'll see. And hopefully this lasts a couple years, or until it needs it again. You can tell when you see the water start penetrating the wood again, but for now it's all beating up and running off, so that's a good thing. So my friends, I hope this video helped you, and I hope it entertained you, and thank you for watching so much, and I'll see you in the next video.